Point. Oscar?
Thank you, Alicia. The state is working to open a new shelter to house the overflow of migrants coming to the area, this time here in Fort Point. It's a decision that seems to be dividing the community.
I don't like it. They're giving them all these benefits and people here homeless and need jobs and not getting nothing.
It's better to place them someplace they have a roof over their head instead of being on the streets.
The housing of migrants continuing to cause controversy in the Bay State. The latest focal point, Farnsworth Street in Fort Point. It's a site Governor Maura Healey's administration had been eyeing, working with nonprofits in the affluent Boston neighborhood to shelter migrant families and pregnant women.
We continue to need to find safe housing.
The building belongs to the Unitarian Universalist Association, and it's working with United Way and the state to house the overflow of migrants who need a place to spend the nights. This after the state, which is the only one in the country with a right to shelter law, reached shelter capacity in November with 7,500 families.
I just don't know how long it's going to take to get everything operationalized and, work things out with the community, work things out with the city.
However, that's where some Fort Point residents have an issue with the governor. While some residents we spoke to don't mind the move, others who have reservations complain they have not been consulted.
It just seems like people are being thrown into a building with no regard for the safety. We know nothing about the background, about the medical history, and it just seems dangerous.
Nobody wants anything in their backyard, but it's a kind of a humanitarian crisis right now in our city. So I think we need to do what we can.
Now we're back out live. This is a look at the building where United Way says it's going to be holding a meeting later tonight with community members to try to offer some details of their plan. It is also an opportunity for members of the community to weigh in. Reporting live in Fort Point, Oscar Margain, NBC 10 Boston.